Geek Myths, a novel about life, love, and the pursuit of sonic screwdrivers. Available in paperback and Kindle edition from Amazon.
Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog Podcast. This is number 3 in a series of 6, covering The Legacy of Time. It's Big Finish's massive box set, all about, well, the Legacy of Time. Oh, something weird's happened in space-time, and our heroes, regardless of which incarnation they're in, are having to sort it out, or having to sort out some sort of aftermath issues. Basically, these are all stories dealing with the effects, because the cause is probably going to happen in the last story. We've had the 8th Doctor, we've had the 7th Doctor, so logically the next story has the 3rd Doctor in it. Yes, we all know that John's no longer with us, but we've got Tim Treloar, and you know what? Close enough. Closer than I can manage, and I've been trying to pull off a John Pertwee impression for years. Tim's just great. But this isn't about the 3rd Doctor, although he's in it. This is about the titular character, and there's a phrase I don't get to use very often, Jo Grant. Jo Jones. It opens with a recording from, well, a different character from a completely different series, and it goes on to use Osgood, to use Kate. It's a 3rd Doctor story. It's got old, current Jo, older, shall we say? I think so. And there are holes appearing in time, and there's a dinosaur in it. I mean, what's not to like? You see, there are people out there who are writers, and what they do is they have a sort of, they carry their notebook around, and they have their A stories that they squirrel away for special occasions, and then they have the ideas that will just kind of work and be nice and polite and pleasant. And there's a lot of Big Finish that is nice and polite and pleasant, and has got some great moments. But these stories so far in the box set have been all from people's, not greatest hits, but from their hidden A-list. These are the stuff people have been holding out for a special occasion, because that's what this is. Here's the synopsis.
3. The Sacrifice of Jo Grant by Guy Adams. When pockets of temporal instability appear in a Dorset village, unit are called in. Soon, Kate Stewart and Jo Jones find themselves working alongside the 3rd Doctor while Osgood battles to get them home. But this isn't the first time UNIT has faced the threat, only before it seems that Jo Grant didn't survive.
The problem, of course, with this is that I can't really talk about that much. I can't talk about the moments that will make you cry. Oh, a word of advice. Don't listen to this in the car, because your eyes will steam up. Don't listen to this at work, because all of a sudden somebody might walk across and go, you alright? And you won't be. Seriously, you won't be. There are tremendous character moments. Possibly the greatest of all Jo Grant's, the writing for Jo Grant in any of the Big Finish stories. She's just great here. And there's a moment involving Beef Wellington that just makes you go, yeah, Jo, you're right. And that's going to have more of an impact on the world than any video put on a wall during a Morrissey concert. If it was on TV, somebody would have said, hey, it's the vegetarian agenda. But that's Joe. That's absolutely Joe. And that's not the break that makes you cry. There are other so much things. And you start going, are they going to do that? Is that what's going to happen? Is that what we're doing now? And that's bordering on spoiler territory. A magnificent piece of work for everyone involved. I can't wait to listen to the rest, because the next story, I'm pretty sure, is a Fifth Doctor story, and it's the Fifth Doctor in Jenny. Because when it comes to continuity, we've left that at the door. We no longer care, and we're just going to go for it. Because that's what this box set's about. Just don't even think about where it fits. Just let it wash over you and enjoy it. Onwards, upwards, and more audio, yes please. Be seeing you.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Legacy of Time.
I don't believe it. Ah, there you are. What kept you? Cocktails?
Ah, this should be interesting.
Doctor! Hey, Doctor!
Who are these strange shouting women?
Archaeologists.
Brilliant. When can we have an adventure?
It's already started.
Whoa, Alison, good work! We've had a bit more experience since the last time you met us. We can handle ourselves these days. I can tell.
You must have activated his jetpack!
It'll take him time to get it under control.
I need to link the holes and then pass physically through the breach you arrived through.
That sounds too simple.
No, it's simple enough.
I'll have a couple of men help set up a...
Jake, watch out!
No, Joe! Get back! No, 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 no!
Wow! I've never seen a TARDIS appear like that before.
Not many have. I need to get your ship on the same wavelength as mine. Do you mind?
I'm Jenny. Did I say that already?
Hello, Jenny. I'm the Doctor.
Whoa, what?
What is happening out there? Things live in the vortex.
Vortisaurs. And no, they're usually much warier. I suggest you call a halt to abandoning ship.
The Multihaven and Cybermen in Singapore!
I'm in the eye of the storm! The time storm! Wish me luck!
Good luck! You're not from 1751. You have no right to be here either.
Release your prisoner and leave.
You think you can threaten us?
Oh, yes. You're outnumbered.
And outgunned.
But surely she cannot be the Doctor?
Listen, the next time you need a favour, ask someone else.
I have no idea who you are, and I haven't asked you to do anything.
Time travel does my head in. Come on, we haven't got all day.
Navigational coordinates reprogrammed.
Dimensional stabilizers engaged.
Temporal buffers online.
We're clear for vortex access.
Power levels at maximum.
Force fields up.
Dematerialize. Now.
Dematerializing.
Big Finish. We love stories.
On Saturday the 31st of August 2019, Hooverville returns. The Derby Quad brings us the best Little Doctor Who convention in the world. Guests announced so far include Andrew Smith, Ingrid Oliver, Osgood, Sophia Miles, Madame Pompadour, the girl in the fireplace, Nabil Shaban, who played Syl, Christopher Ryan, Lord Kiv in Mind Warp, and General Stahl in the Sontaran Stratagem, Edward Russell, former Doctor Who brand manager, Rob Ritchie, 3D animator on the Macra Terror, Keith Barnfather from Real Time Pictures, Chris Chapman, Doctor Who VAM producer, James Burgess, model maker on Mission to the Own remake, and there are sponsored guests including Michael E. Bride, director, and Simon Fisher Becker, who played Dorian Maltavar. There are still guests to be announced, and some of them are pretty impressive. So get yourself over to the Derby Quad website and book yourself a ticket for Saturday the 31st of August 2019. See you there. That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog Podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet. Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.